Last season's top scoring FPL defender begins the new campaign with a visit from newly promoted Leeds. Featuring in all 19 games at Anfield, Alexander-Arnold picked up 2 goals and 9 assists on home turf, averaging 6 points per game. No defender attempted more assists or created as many as his 11 big chances, while only Van Dijk took more than his 8 shots on target. Liverpool conceded 8 goals over the last 6 game weeks of the season, but this was when the title was already won. They still conceded the 3rd fewest shots in the box, with only Chelsea and Man City more frugal. It is worth mentioning that they were the league's meanest defence last season, conceding just 33 goals. Leeds scored the most away goals in the Championship last season, but to face the Premier League champions away on the opening day is a stiff task. Our fix algorithm projects a 60% chance of a Liverpool clean sheet and a point score of 7.1 for Alexander-Arnold. Since Project Restart began in Gameweek 30 plus last season, Danny Ings amassed 7 goals and an assist in 9 appearances, to average 6.4 points per game. Amongst current FPL forwards, only Antonio and Martial earned more points during that period. Just 4 forwards took more shots in total, all from inside the box, and only Jesus and Vardy could better his 14 attempted assists. Southampton scored 10 goals over the last 6 game weeks of the 2019-20 season, and only 5 teams were more prolific. Their total of 15 big chances was bettered only by West Ham, Man United, Chelsea and Man City. Palace conceded 13 goals over the same time frame, keeping no clean sheets. Only Newcastle, Watford and Norwich shipped more goals over this period, and only Brighton allowed opponents more big chances than their 18. Our fix algorithm projects a point score of 4.4 for Ings. Whilst injury plagued the end of his season, Dele Alli enjoyed an immediate improvement in form following Jose Mourinho's appointment ahead of Gameweek 13. Up until Gameweek 29, when the season was suspended, the 24-year-old was directly involved in 12 goals across 17 appearances under the new manager. Only Alexander-Arnold and De Bruyne supplied more assists over that period. Amongst current FPL midfielders, only Aubameyang could match his 12 big chances, while only Jota and Salah took more than his 29 shots in the box. Spurs scored 10 goals over the last 6 game weeks of last season, with only 5 teams faring better. They landed 21 shots on target and created 8 big chances over those matches. Everton conceded 9 goals over the same period, keeping just 1 clean sheet. Only 8 sides conceded more goals, and only 7 sides allowed opponents more shots than their 78. Our fix algorithm projects a point score of 3.1 for Dele Alli. Aubameyang has scored against Man City, Chelsea and Liverpool across recent FA Cup and Community Shield wins, to net 7 goals in his last 5 outings in all competitions. With 5 goals and 2 assists in his last 8 Premier League matches, the Arsenal talisman averaged 6.1 points per game. Only Sterling scored more goals across that period amongst FPL midfielders, while only Salah and Sterling landed more than his 12 shots on target. The 31-year-old ranked 4th with tallies of 6 big chances and 15 shots in the box. Arsenal scored 16 goals over the restart. Only Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United and Man City found the back of the net more often. Only 5 teams landed more shots on target than their 41. Fulham had the 4th best defensive record in the Championship, conceding 48 goals in 46 matches, but it is worth mentioning that 26 of these goals were conceded in home matches. 7 sides had a better defensive record at home in the Championship, which highlights their tendency to set up more offensively on their own patch. Our fix algorithm projects a point score of 6.6 for Aubameyang. With Game Week 1 goals against Norwich, West Ham and Watford over the past 3 seasons, Mo Salah has built up a reputation for starting the season strong. His consistency at Anfield throughout the years cannot be ignored, with 62 goals, 20 assists and 489 FPL points recorded, an average of 8.7 points per game. In the 2019-20 season, no player scored more than his 148 FPL points during home matches. The Egyptian produced league-high tallies of 15 goals, 60 shots in the box and 36 efforts on target. Over the last 6 game weeks of the season, Liverpool scored 15 goals, with only Man City scoring more. Their 42 shots on target was also bettered only by Man City's 46. Leeds had the best defensive record in the Championship, keeping 22 clean sheets and conceding just 35 goals. But Bielsa, as an attacking manager, is unlikely to park the bus at Anfield like most promoted teams would do, so this one should have plenty of goals. Our fix algorithm projects a point score of 9.3 for Salah. Use artificial intelligence to improve your FPL performance and win your mini-leagues. Upload your squad into fantasyfootballfix.com and apply the most advanced FPL algorithm to maximize points returns. Increase your squad value using our price change predictor and track each game week's player transfers before the game week deadline. Get the unfair advantage this season using the leading artificial intelligence platform for Fantasy Premier League. Head over to fantasyfootballfix.com now, upload your FPL squad and improve your FPL performance.